Everyone loves quizzes, so I thought I'd put together a quick quiz about Thailand. And don't worry, it's not too difficult. One of my criteria was that I wouldn't ask any questions that I didn't know the answer to myself. I haven't been through Wikipedia to get some really obscure facts about Thailand that no one knows. And the subjects are geography, history, language and culture. So, if you're ready, question number 1. The date of the Loya Graton Festival is set by the lunar calendar. It's actually on the full moon of the 12th lunar month. But which month does it usually fall in? Not every single year, but usually. The Loya Graton Festival usually falls in November. Not every year, but usually. And this year, 2021, it will fall on the 19th of November. Question number 2. Samui Island is very popular with tourists, but which Thai province is it located in? And Samui Island is located in the province of Surat Thani. Thailand has many islands, but one island is a complete province within itself. Which one? And the answer is Phuket. For administrative purposes, the other islands fall within provinces on the mainland, but Phuket is a province within itself. Question 4. What does this sign say and what does it mean? It says Rongrian, and that means school. So if you see it while you're driving, you'll need to make sure you drive carefully because there'll probably be a lot of students around. Question 5, and here we have another sign. So when people see this sign, what mustn't they do? And when I was editing this video, my 7-year-old son came along, looked at the computer screen and read the sign. And this is a very basic level of reading. Please excuse my poor pronunciation, but it says Ham Kai Kong, which is don't sell things, Boriwain Wat. And Boriwain is kind of a location, area, and Wat is temple. So don't sell things in the vicinity of the temple. Question 6. In 1855, Siam, as the country was called before it was called Thailand, negotiated a treaty with the British Empire. The person who negotiated the treaty was then the governor of Hong Kong, and the treaty was named after him. What was his name and what was the name of the treaty? Question 7. When Burma sacked Ayutthaya, it signalled the end of the Ayutthayan period in Thailand. Which year did that happen? Which year did the Burmese sack Ayutthaya? And the year was 1767. Question number 8. When the Ayutthayan period finished, the Thai capital moved to somewhere else, where did it move to? It moved to Thonburi, not Thonburi, as I once heard on a Lonely Planet podcast. It didn't stay there very long. It only stayed there until 1782, and then it moved across to the other side of the river, where it still is today, Bangkok. Question 9. Where was the first Thai capital? A nice easy question, and before Ayutthaya, the capital was in Sukhothai. Question number 10. What is the northernmost province in Thailand? And this also happens to be my favourite province in Thailand. It's the beautiful province of Chiang Rai. Question 11. What is the southernmost province in Thailand? And this is quite a close race between the provinces of Yala and Narathiwat, but the Betong region of Yala is just a little bit further south than Narathiwat. Question number 12. A Thai person comes to your house to do some work and they're obviously very hot and thirsty. You offer them a glass of water, but they decline. What aspect of Thai culture is at play here? This is known as Grangei. It's an extreme reluctance to impose on other people. But of course, by giving you a glass of water, you're not imposing on me. And Grangei can actually result in some very strange behaviour that's quite difficult to understand. Question number 13. There's a big para rubber industry in Thailand and there are many rubber plantations. But rubber isn't native to this part of the world. It's actually native to South America. So when rubber came to Thailand, which was the first province in which rubber trees were planted? And the answer is the province of Trang in southern Thailand. You're desperate to go to the toilet, and when you get to the toilets, you come across this sign. But which one do you go into? And the answer will depend on which gender you are. To the right, it's Pu Ying, women, and to the left, Pu Chai, men. And the final question is another sign. And you're driving your car and you stop at some red traffic lights and you see this sign. What does it say and what does it allow you to do? Once again, apologies for my poor pronunciation, but it says Leo Sai, which is turn left, Mur, when, Plop Pai, safe. So even if there's a red light, if it's safe to turn left, you can do so. Well, that was it. I don't think it was too difficult. Let me know how you got on in the comments below, and let me know what you thought of the questions. And if this kind of thing is popular, I can do another one, maybe with more difficult questions. More videos soon, and thank you for watching.